بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه ومن والاه وبعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله خير هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أيها الإخوة الكرام وأخوات السيدات السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So today I'm going to announce that for those who are really in need for learning English language, so I'm going to start today because I have already made my channel in YouTube by the name of Adam, and I'm going to start today for those who are going to learn the second language out there and to speak them as a native speaker. So you have to come here, you have to just follow in order to get what you want, in order to get the second language. So in order to learn a language, you need a resource. You need to take the English as a part of you. You don't have to just to say that I'm going to learn a new language and you don't care about it. The language doesn't come by itself in order to be paused or to be stuck in your mind. So you have to make you have to work for it. You have to search. You have to do whatever you want in order to get the language, in order to learn the second language as a native speaker. So learning language is not easy, by the way, and it's not difficult at the same time. Learning a new language, you need to take the things which requires in order to get the language. So I'm going to start from today in order to post videos for the beginners, for intermediate, and for upper intermediate, and for advanced, those who are already know the language well, to just to replace the language again. So learning language, as I said, is not easy, by the way, and it's not difficult. You have to have intuition in order to get the language. You have to search about the language. You have to make it as a part in your daily routine. Whatever you want to do, you have to just take the language as you are checking your phone. When you have your phone, you don't leave it just for one day, to be in a cupboard, to put your phone in the cupboard, and that they can be end like this. It's not right. So you have to take the language as you are taking your phone. Your phone is always in your pocket, always carrying with you. So you have to take the language like that. So for those who are beginners, I have just made as for the beginners, I just want to give them some parts from the grammar and the skills. What does it mean, grammar? Grammar, the rules that can make you to use the language as it has been studied by Ross. And the skills, the four skills, the four English basic skills. What are they? Listening, speaking, writing, and reading. To start from regular, that can be speaking, listening, writing, writing, reading, or reading and writing, that can be. And some part from paragraph writing. Paragraph writing, you have to know from the beginner. That could be so better when you start write a paragraph from the beginning of learning the English language. You have to know some parts of how to write a paragraph, how to write a full paragraph with all its full marks. So this is for the beginners. And for intermediate, we have writing paragraph 2. That's writing paragraph 1 in the beginners. And when you come to intermediate, you have tried writing paragraph that can be added more information from the beginners, like paragraph writing. We can name it paragraph writing 2. And we have also have some parts from the grammar. This is can be the second grammar 2 for the intermediate. And we have extensive reading. You have to read a lot, you have to read more in order to get the language. And then we have upper intermediate level. This is also can be the third level. We have introduction to linguistic. When you come in intermediate level, you have to have linguistics. You have to know what does mean the language, why you are going to learn the language. This question can be answered firstly. Can be the objectives of learning the language. This question should be there. And we have also translation. You have to know some parts from the translation. It's not extensive translation. It could be introduction to translation. You have to know what does mean translation, as you are seeing those who are translating. So you have to know the translation. So the third one is phonetics and phonology. You don't know about them, but it's also can be introduction to phonetics and phonology. That can be in upper intermediate. In upper intermediate, you have to take a course which is called phonetics and phonology. This could be just an introduction. So in advance, we have an extensive here. You have to you already know what does the language mean. You already take the language at all parts. When you come in advance, you have to communicate. We have communication here. You have to communicate a lot. And we have also effective academic writing. When you come into advanced, you have to have a course which is named by the effective academic writing. You have to write a lot. You have to write letters. As you are seeing, those who are already has been written the letters, you have to know them. You have to know how to write the letters, and you have to know how to write an effective and well punctuation with all the punctuation marks, to well structured paragraph. And we have also some other kind of skills when you come into advanced language. So those are the tips which I have gave it to you. Right now, you have to, whether you are from the beginners or whether you are from the intermediate or whether you are upper intermediate or advanced, yes, you have to follow. You have to just to follow in order to get the level that which you are in. So if you're gonna take a test, also I have a test when you want to test yourself. That can be easy. That could be in private, not in my channel here. That could be in private. You can take the test in your private WhatsApp or other social media or other part of social media. So those are the tips which I'm going to make them in my channel here, and to start and to go forward. So learning English, as you are saying, as I'm said in the beginning of my video. So learning is not easy, by the way. You don't have to take it easy. There's something called easy way. You have to work for it. You have to do a hard work in order to get the things which you are seeking about. You don't have to lose time, even one single time, in order to lose it. You have to just consume all your time in order to get the language well. So you want to be intellectual, you want to be like a native speaker, you want to be like you want to improve your language. You have to work very hard. I'm not going saying that this is kind of really hard work or extensive work. Just take it easy and everything will be easy. So they're saying that when you want to jump, when you want to just be in the top of the house, you have to take a ladder. You don't have to just jump. By jumping, you cannot reach the place. Yes, you have to use it by uh, critical mind. You have to use your critical mind, and you have to be positive all the time. We know that there is negative things and there is negative thoughts a lot, but you have to use it carefully. So you have to take it carefully. You have to do everything carefully in order to take and in order to get the benefits. So those are the tips, or those are the levels which I have already said. We have levels for beginners, which are three three tips, which has following three tips, which is divided into three parts. The part one, we have the grammar, and part two, we have the four skills, four English skills. We have writing paragraph. In intermediate, we have writing paragraph 2. In writing paragraph 1, that can be introduction in for the beginners, and writing paragraph 2 can be for the intermediate level, and writing paragraph 3 for upper intermediate. We have also extensive grammar, extensive reading, extensive speaking, but that could be later on. But from the beginning, as you are a beginner, you have to go it easily, and you have to take it everything easily. Whether you are intermediate, you have to know the level that you are. Whether you are in intermediate, whether you're upper intermediate, you have to do your best. By doing your best, by being positive, by doing positive things, you will become a native speaker in the language that you are going to learn. So thanks very much. I'm going to start. Whether you are in the levels, you have to send me a message in order to know. And if you need a test, I can give you in private. So thanks very much. See you in next day.